So anyway, I'm headed solo right now. I will meet my brother up there. I'll probably be there about 10:30. I will meet my brother up there, and we got some things to do at camp. And then I'm gonna go out and probably pull a couple trail cameras out. That's about it. And it's gonna take me a while to get everything all situated once I get there. Get the wood stove going, all that good stuff. Unload this truck. I'm pretty well packed. I'm headed up there for 2 weeks. So should be a good time. I know the weather right now, they're seeing a snowstorm, I guess, up north of us. So that'll be good to get the deer moving down towards us. So anyways, we'll check back in with you in a little while. $36, 8 o'clock. Took me exactly 4 hours to get to the bridge. Could have did it in probably 3.5 if it wasn't for the snow back there. Just pulling into Camp Drive. Brother and I stopped and he met me in Engadine. We had breakfast, or otherwise I would have been here about an hour ago. So a little bumpy coming through here. 36 degrees out. It was snowing pretty hard down the road, and then all of a sudden it stopped. Then the sun comes out. There she is, home away from home for the next 2 weeks. Well, there's some of it. Some of the food and stuff. Some bait. And then all of this. 2 weeks. Up here in the upper, you can use bait. Down in the lower, you can't use bait. That's another one of the crazy DNR, NRC rules. Don't make sense. But anyways, it's lightly snowing. It's 36 degrees out. 28 in the cabin. So my brother's out here. He's getting the wood stove going and start unloading. Well, I had to pull an audible. I wasn't going to hunt this area this week. However, over where I was going to hunt by the creek, my brother wants to hunt over there. So, and he hasn't really hunted that much, and I just, okay, no problem. So I'm over in a totally different spot where one of my trail cameras was earlier with all the critters on it. I'm back in here about 300 yards, sitting on a little island in a swamp, watching a ridge to the north. and there's a little island in there. So I'm gonna hunt this opening probably the first 2 or maybe 3 days, and then go from there. It's a good spot. It's, you know, I'm not disappointed that I have to hunt it. It just threw for a curveball because I didn't have nothing set up. I didn't have no blind in there, and I threw a couple sugar beets out. But like I said, my intentions were second week to hunt that. However, I'll let my brother hunt where he wants to hunt. I mean, like I said, it's no big deal. But it just threw a curveball at me. So it's Saturday afternoon. I pretty much got camp. He helped me set everything up. I'm all set for everything's put away, all the food, etc., etc. A little light snow shower right now, on and off all day. The sun will come out for half hour and then it'll go away, and then it rains and then it changes to snow. So anyway, I'm gonna go pull an SD card out of a trail camera and then head back to camp and have some lunch, maybe a ham sandwich or something. Talk to you later. It was snowing pretty hard here a minute ago. Yeah. Well, I pulled an SD card out of this camera way back in here. I'm about 6 miles off the beaten path, according to Onyx. But anyhow, I'm gonna go back and check my SD card on this and see. I really wanted to check the blind out because they had some real high winds up here, and sometimes it just picks them up, carries them away. But no, my brother, he went back home. Of course, he lives up here, and he went back home, and he'll be back tomorrow. He's gonna stay till Wednesday. So, but just way out back here on this old abandoned 2-track. Well, it's opening day eve. 4:30. I'm cooking some homemade chicken noodle soup for dinner, me and my brother. We had some snow this morning, a little bit on the ground, but it's all gone now. They're calling for more tonight, maybe another inch or so. But no, we're all set, ready to go. My son and his buddies showed up, surprise visit, put their blinds out. My son's coming up a week from tomorrow. Him and another guy, and then 2 more guys will come after, I think, Tuesday night or Wednesday they're coming. So that'll be it for now, and I will talk to you in the morning from the blind, or maybe before I get to the blind. I'm going to that spot that I called an audible on, that I got my blind set up, chair in there. So I'm all packed, ready to go out for the hunt. So we'll see you tomorrow morning. Well, it's 7:30. Haven't seen nothing yet. Heard 2 shots off in the distance. But it's a beautiful morning with the snow. And I'm in that swamp, sitting on a high knoll knob in the middle of at the edge of it. There's that ridge out there. It's got about a 36-inch wide runway on top of there. And they're running, using it going east and west. And it ducks down into another swamp over there. But the snow, it's just beautiful. Just enough, not too much. Like I said, close to 2 inches we got. So, just checking in. I
left the truck, it was 29 degrees. I've been sitting here since like almost 6:30. Well, it's 8 o'clock. Haven't heard any more shots. But the snow picked up a little bit. There's some thick stuff down there. Just an awesome morning to be in the woods. Awesome. Not too cold. Just right. Well, it's 8:30. I just heard the first shot about 10 minutes ago. I haven't seen nothing. It just let up on the snow, and it was snowing pretty hard. So, yeah, the first shot was about 20 after 8 to my south, ways. I mean, you guys know a bullet carries for a long, you can hear it for a long ways, but it was off in the distance. But, no, I don't know if we're sticking it out on all days set or what. We got, some propane issues at the cabin. One of the gas lights has got a very, 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 very slow propane leak, and it's in the bedroom. So last night we shut the gas off to the cabin, and my brother's gonna go into town and see if we can just cap it off, because that light in the bedroom doesn't work anyway. We don't use it. So we're gonna, either he's gonna go or we're both gonna go. It all depends on how the morning sit goes. But anyway, we're gonna cap it off at the end there and just get rid of that light. But the thing is them propane lines in the cabin are probably close to 50 years old. So, and a few of the lights in the cabin don't work anyway. They're probably blocked with cobwebs or some sort like that, but they're really old. That cabin was built in the 40s, so, you know, here we are, 2021. So anyhow, I'm gonna see how my morning goes, if I want to sit all day or not. He told me to sit out, but I hate for him to have to ruin his hunt, because he don't hunt that much anymore, and I'm glad he's out here. It feels good to have him out here. November 17th, it'll be 15 years since we lost our dad. And, I mean, he's watching over us right now, I think. Just him and I at the cabin. It felt like old times. He hasn't been out like that in a long time, just him and I. So, we were talking about my dad last night. Man, it's gonna be 15 years since we lost him. And I'll be the first to admit, deer camp ain't the same without my dad. He wasn't that big of a hunter, but he still came and shared camp with us, and he hunted once in a while, but nothing like I do, or how my brother used to do it. But, no, I talk to him when I'm out here. It may seem kind of dumb or corny or whatever, but I talk to him quite a bit when I'm up here. So, anyways, it'll be 15 years on the 17th. So, anyhow, I'm gonna get back at it. Stick with me. I'll check in a little while. Well, it's 10 after 9. I still haven't seen nothing. Heard 2 more shots. service up here, but my son's buddy down home just shot a nice 8-point. Good job, Jacob. Hunting down there in southern Michigan. But no, total of six shots altogether so far this morning. It stopped snowing. But anyway, the sun started to poke out a little bit. Couldn't ask for a better opening morning though, I know that. It's beautiful. The only thing would be better is if we seen something or have it on the ground. But, let's stick it out. Check in a little while. Well, it's 20 to 11. I still haven't seen nothing. And I think the 6 shots I heard, I haven't heard one since the last one. That was around 8:30. It's a pretty slow morning. But I just talked to my brother and he told me to stay out. So that's probably what I'm gonna do. Stay out the whole day. I wasn't planning on it, but who knows? But nothing yet. The temp's about the same. It stopped snowing. It's overcast, cloudy out. So that's it. Nothing new to report. Kind of a slow 2021 opening day so far. Well, I'll talk to you soon. Well, I just had my first deer. Nice big bodied spike just came in. He had me tagged. I couldn't move. He was out there. As soon as he saw the blind, he just stopped. Looked around. He was acting real jittery, like something was chasing it because he kept looking behind him. I couldn't. I had to get my phone with the camera going. I couldn't do it. Couldn't move. I couldn't move because he was like licking his nose, stomping the ground, trying to figure out what it was. The wind's in my favor. It's right in my face. It's like a 5-mile-an-hour wind. And then he continued on the ridge, and then he went down to my left. And I think he's behind me because I can hear shit cracking in the swamp back there. I don't know if he went back there to try to win me or what. But it was a nice size spike, body-wise. But like I said, I think something was either after him or what, because he was, before he saw the blind, he was really nervous. So, anyways, at least I seen one almost about 15 minutes ago. It's 2 o'clock right now. My brother told me to stay out and hunt all day, so that's what I did, even though I'm not really prepared. So, anyways, I just thought I'd check in. Sorry I couldn't get him on film. I envy those guys that self-film their hunts. That's got to be a hard tactic, because, like I said, I couldn't even move. And I had my camera in my hand, my phone in my hand, but I just couldn't do nothing. So, that was pretty exciting, though. I mean, sit out here since 6:15, and then I just saw my first deer. So, but we're going to stay out here till dark. We'll see if anything else comes around. But like I said, I think he's back here because I can hear something back there. I think he's trying to win me because he didn't run away. He didn't snort, didn't put his tail up or nothing. He just kind of trotted away to my left, and then down the ridge. And I seen him go south, and now I hear something southwest of me, or southeast of me. So he might be back in there somewhere. So, it's opening day. Hope all you guys out in Michigan are having success. Be safe, shoot straight.
Of all times for my battery to die on my phone, I didn't have my hand portable charger because I didn't think I was going to sit out all day. And he came in and I shot him.